What about the sense of awareness? Do you know when you're sort of, are you aware that you're dreaming when you're dreaming? Who's aware when they dream? They know. Who knows they're dreaming when they're dreaming? Anyone? A couple of people? You might want to see me after in my office. No, usually you're not aware that you're dreaming. And the reason, again, is the DLPPC, that part of the brain, is important for our sense of being aware of ourselves, right? That idea that I know that I'm aware of myself here and now. I have that sense of agency. So that sense of agency goes away during REM sleep and during when we have these dreams. But you can ask, why is that important? Why do you want to lose your ability to know that you are sort of dreaming? So, you can think of dreams in a sense like a video, almost like a movie. Let's call it a Netflix movie. You're in the movie. You see yourself in the movie. You move around in this movie, sort of in space and time. But you're not really aware that it's a dream. So you think it's real. If you want to find yourself in these scenarios in your dreams, these virtual scenarios, right? Might it be a good idea to be unaware that it's a dream? Like if you're wrestling with an alligator, okay, or you're fighting off a bear or something, right, and you really think it's very real, right? Could that have a survival benefit? Because then you use your brain circuits that are involved in fighting off a bear, you use those circuits, right, and you're totally immersed in it. It's truly immersing, right, and then immersive, and then the next day you wake up, and you, lo and behold, you encounter a bear, and you already have those techniques now because you've sort of done that simulation in your brain. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? In fact, if I train somebody at night on some motor skill, say, like playing the piano, right, I teach him this, and then I say, go to sleep, Joe, use the word Joe, the name Joe again. Joe, go to sleep. Joe wakes up, the next day he'll be 20% better just by sleeping. Okay? This is staggering. It shows you that when you sleep, right, and you dream, and you might not even remember your dreams. And in fact, 90% of dreams, 95% of dreams are not remembered at all. But this guy is still 20% better at whatever skill I taught him at night. Okay? This shows you how important your dreams and REM sleep